So we have loaded and analyzed the data set that is present with us. So next step is to pre-process the data. So let me show you that in the data set there are few NA values like this. So NA represents not a number, non generally it is non, for so here it is NA. So we need to process those values. So while pre-processing we have so many ways to do that. So one way is to omit all rows whichever contains NA value in any of its column. So NA value, if NA value is present in cell thickness or cell size or cell shape or mark adhesion or epith dot c dot size and so on, mitosis. So any of the column attribute is NA, then we'll remove the entire row. So that is one way. A second way is to replace those NA values with either the median of the column or the average or the mean of the whole column. So I have gone with the first way. So I am removing the entire rows whichever contains any one of them as NA in its entries. So let me see the structure. So when you run the structure, so you can see omit named int. So there are 16 rows which are having indices these, and some are hidden, so they are being removed from the dataset. So you can see there are only 683 observations now, before they are 699. So after doing that, we can see the count of the 0 are the examples which do not have the breast cancer, and the examples which are positive, which means they have breast cancer. So there are 444 examples which are 0 are the class 0, and 239 examples which are of class 1 in the dataset, that is after pre-processing. So you can see that the target column, that is the class column, is of int as of now, but this is a binary classification problem where our target variable is either having a breast cancer or not having a breast cancer. So it is 0 or 1. So it is a factor variable. So factor in the sense it is a binary attribute. So I am doing as dot factor of. So as dot factor of, whatever we send as the input, that column will be converted into a factor variable. So factor column. So it will somehow variate the way it is stored in the memory. So breast cancer, we are accessing the columns by dollar symbol. So we are writing the dataset name and in the dataset that class column. So I am converting it into factor. So let me run this cell. So after converting, let me show the structure. So here it is converted to factor. So we have two levels. So they are 0 and 1. So we have done it, and after doing that, we are doing two things in our project. One is implementing it without using the inbuilt library RPart, and another one is implementing using the inbuilt library RPart. So for implementing without using the inbuilt library, we need the dataset that is processed till the above point again. So without doing all this again, I am storing the copy of the present dataset that we have at this point into breast cancer 2. And let me run this. So, and it will also have the same structure as breast cancer. So let us stop this video here. Let me see you in the next video.